What's up, everybody? Welcome back to A Life of Hobbies. We're doing another Throwdown Thursday, only today we're featuring Mosaic versus Phoenix, a pair of Panini products, and there's a little bit of difference in them. I mean, overall, the type and design of the cards are actually quite similar as far as like how they're constructed and whatnot. One major difference between these two is that Phoenix is 6 packs and 4 cards per pack, while Mosaic is 6 and 6. So you get 36 cards versus 24. Overall, not a huge difference, but if you are a set builder or a collector like me, getting more cards in your box is generally a good thing. You know, I want to buy less boxes to get a set completed. It's one of the nice things about like the Magic and Pokemon. You get a lot of cards in every pack. If you're a set builder, that's awesome. Magic is just crazy though, because to build a master set, oh my god, and like don't even get me started on trying to build a master set of one of these, you know, sports releases. There's so many crazy parallels, and then you have to get into the hobby side of it. It's just exhausting to even think about it. So all said and done, we're just doing some retail ripping right now. Tomorrow though, speaking of hobby, tomorrow video is going to be the 2025 Allure SE Multi-Sport Edition. We're trying to chase down like a Cameron Brink or Camila Cardoso autograph. Those are the two big names that I can think of in here. And there's also this neat color flow, which each person that's in the color flow set has 9 different variants to put together a full 9-card panel. And if I remember correctly, it says this comes with, what, 6 of them, I believe? Yeah. Each hobby box comes with 6. So, I don't know if it'll be, if I get a Cameron Brink color flow, I may consider chasing down the other 8, if I only get one of hers. But that's tomorrow's video. We're doing a hobby box. And guess what else arrived in the mail? That's right, I got a Chocobo bundle. Now, my local card shop, and bless their hearts, they were selling these Chocobo bundles, and they had a couple in stock for $200. And I looked at him, I said, "Are you serious? $200?" And he said, "Yeah." I pulled it up on TCG real quick, and I was like, that's like $50 over market, man. What's going on there?" He said, "Well, they're selling." And I said, "Well, they're not selling to me." And same thing happened with, what did I buy? Oh, I can't remember what it was. I bought something else. I do have a Spider-Man collector booster box coming. Finally pulled the trigger on that. Picked it up for, what is it, $368. And yeah, gonna hopefully chase down one of those Cosmic Soul Stones. That'd be pretty cool. So that's some of the stuff we got coming up. Let's go ahead and get into what we've got here in front of us, though. Enough chit-chat. I'm gonna get these opened up. And find out what's inside. There's one box. So I've been saving all of the blasters that I've opened and whatnot. Not just the blasters, also mega boxes and some of the other things. At the end of the year here, I'm gonna grab that box and I'm gonna do a video of all of those blasters I've opened. It's pretty crazy how big the box is and how many pieces of cardboard I've managed to stuff inside of it. But this past year has been kind of interesting, man. We've opened a lot of product. We've opened a ton of blasters. I mean, I can't show you all of them because a whole bunch of them became our background. That's a fun little project. I actually picked up one of those paper shears at a yard sale earlier this year, just so that I could cut these boxes down so they're nice and clean and square, so that I can make more of my backgrounds. I've got an interesting background design that I want to try to put together, and I think I can pull it off with, you know, my modest engineering skills. Alright, here we go. We got them all opened up. Let's bring it down and zoom it in. so we can see the play field. Bring the packs here to the front. We're not too worried about them. We want to be able to see what's going on back here as we open them up. So we'll go 1, 1, 1, 1 back and forth. And it'll be fairly even because it's, you know, 6 packs a piece here. All right. Oh, should we look at what we're trying to chase down here? So on the Phoenix side, we're looking for the ultra rare Phoenician insert. There's also autographs. Let's see. Different parallels that we're looking for. Hyper pink, purple, blue, green, orange, bronze, gold, and black, numbered from 399 to 1. There's also the base silver and base red. There's hyper autographs, rookie silver hypers. That come in pink, purple, blue, green, orange, bronze, gold, black, down all the way numbered to 1. So we're hoping to chase out one of those black 101s. So lots of stuff in here. That's the Phoenix. Boy, oh boy, they love to make it hard for you to read these. On the Mosaic, we're chasing down the stained glass and micro mosaics. We're also looking for autographs from, you know, rookie scripts and future scripts there. But then you get into the text, and it's like, holy crap. Look how small that is. Like, there's the box, right? I actually have to read this using my phone to zoom in enough to be able to read it. It's so small. But there's the chance for 1/1s in here. Looks like there's a lot of out of 25. So there's a better chance of pulling numbered cards probably out of the Phoenix than out of the Mosaic. So let's get to it and see what we got. Starting out here, we got James Pierce Jr. Well, how about that? Pack number 1. We got Jordan James, a rookie autograph here on a Phoenician penmanship. I think this is the second Phoenician penmanship I've opened. I pulled one out of 2024 as well. That's pretty cool. It hit right off the bat. Phoenician penmanship with the opening salvo here from Phoenix. Ricky Pearsall and DK Metcalf. Let's see how Mosaic responds to that. Opening up an auto. A rookie auto at that. Alright, so, and like I said, the card styles are very similar. It's just different graphically. They're on the chrome, they're on multi-layer. They all kind of get that nice curvature in one way, shape, or form. So, here we go. We got Jamal Charles. Montez Sweat. Sam Laporta on the Mosaic. Travis Hunter on the Elevate. Nice rookie card there. Saquon Barkley from the Brazil games. And Bijan Robinson. So we open up with a Mosaic versus an auto. Speaking of which, let me sleeve that up real quick. There we go. Back to Phoenix. The ball's in their hands now. So we got Tyler Loop, Will Dissly, Tyler Nubin. So this is going to be a base pack. Alvin Kamara. Base pack. Those are always fun, right? Spend all that money to get a pack that's nothing but base cards. Warren Moon, one of our legends. JT Tuamolawa. Whatever, dude. Nice. Okay. Ty Felton on the green Mosaic. And what the heck? How weird is that? Ty Felton's back-to-back on green Mosaics. Won the insert, the Elevate. That's kind of neat. Love to see something like that happen. Oh my. Ugh. Got Aaron Rodgers in a Steelers jersey. Oh my. Oh, that's enough. That's enough. Kendre Miller. Let's go ahead and hide that Aaron Rodgers in a Steelers jersey. Ugh. Sorry. threw up in my mouth a little there. Just retire already, dude. Should have retired years ago. Jalen Noel, rookie card. So that's one of the hypers. Mason Taylor on a base hyper. With Derwin James Jr. and Trey McBride. Yeah, you gotta love that chrome card. Pringle potato chip looking cheese. You'll never get that to stack nice and neat. Look at that. Would you just look at that? I'm not sure what music I was gonna choose for this video in the background, but I don't know. I'll probably pick something pretty basic. We got Trey Benson there. With, there we go, Ashton Genty. Big rookie, yeah. Chris Johnson on the green mosaic. Followed by Touchdown Masters, CJ Stroud. Loved him when he played for the Buckeyes. That was my boy when he played for the Buckeyes. I'm not a fan of the big head they do on these. I did find out that the one that I had a Drake May, I was like, why is his head so big? And they do this across the mosaic line. There's in basketball there's Jam Masters, football is Touchdown Masters, and they give them big heads. Not a fan of it. Patrick Willis, Hall of Famer, and Myles Garrett. Alright, we got Darius Alexander. Our next hyper is going to be Ashton Genty on the Paragon. It's a nice hyper to pull right there. That actually looks pretty sweet. What do you think? Pretty good looking parallel there. It is just the base parallel, unfortunately, but still a nice little hit. And we got Drake London and JJ McCarthy. So we got Larry Fitzgerald, followed by Travis Etienne Jr. That is a bit of a miscut. That card is really, really wide compared to the rest. Travis Etienne Jr. on the green mosaic. And then Jamar Chase on the Epic Performers. Rondy Barber, Mark Andrews, and JJ McCarthy. I already pretty much am certain this stack of Phoenix isn't going to stay upright, so I'm going to kind of push it up against the side there. Alright, next pack of Phoenix. Alright, this one's being tough to open. Must have some good stuff in it. Which would be odd, because we've already pulled the good stuff out of this box. There's Abdul Carter. Oh, we got a pink. Got a pink hyper of Jackson Dart. There we go. That's a nice little parallel to pull. I think that's the... Oh, I think it might be like the most common of the colored hyper parallels is the pink. Roquan Smith with a nice little dent in the upper part of that card. And Chris Chambers. Let me see. So yeah, with is that numbered? It is numbered. Out of 299. We got number 223 out of 299. So that was like the lowest of the numbered cards. So that's a hit right there, I suppose. Let's see. It's not one of the inserts. So we got what? Base silver, base red, and then there's the hyper pink, purple blue. Yeah, so it's the most numerous of the numbered cards. Phoenix is shaping up, man. Not bad. Mosaic's got some real catching up to do. I don't know if I knocked the phone down or something. There we go. That's better. You guys can see the hits up there now. Alright, so Brock Bowers. Savion Williams. On the orange mosaic, Jamar Chase. Who wants to be a kid reporter? Ooh, what's that? What is that? That's just a, you know what? Let's see if it's numbered. Check the back. Oh, okay. So I guess that's a silver mosaic. Ashton Genty, rookie card. And Mike Singletary, legend. I believe he's a Hall of Famer. Alright, last pack of our first blaster of Phoenix. I think we're just going to get a regular hyper in here. Shouldn't be anything spectacular, but hopefully it's a good player. Jalen Walker. Christian McCaffrey. Not a bad player. Alright. Joe Theismann. That's a hell of a throwback right there. And Dak Prescott. I'm just going to put that over there. Not a fan of Dak Prescott. Alright, our last pack for our first blaster mosaic starts off with Sam Laporta, Jahdae Barron in the practice jersey, Ashton Genty on the notoriety insert. I'm hitting a bunch of him today. Golden Tate III, Hunter Henry, and Deion Branch. Alright, so shaping up so far, it definitely looks like Phoenix is ahead. We do 5 points for autos, 2 points for a numbered parallel, 1 point for like an upper end base parallel, not numbered. So definitely we got some points there. That Ashton Genty, that's a nice hit on a base parallel. So what, 5, 7, 8 points over here. The Ashton Genty insert, it's a base insert, but it's worthy of it. Get a point on that one. Dan Fouts, Jamar Chase, I believe the orange, aren't the orange mosaics? Those are the blaster exclusives. Yeah, so that's like, you have to get a good name on those for that to be considered a point. Travis Etienne, CJ Stroud, Chris Johnson, Ty Felton, Sam Laporta. So no big names or like what I would consider to be like point worthy. Like I love CJ Stroud, but let's face it, he's not winning a Super Bowl anytime soon. So we got 1 point for Mosaic against Phoenix's 8. Alright, starting off we got Curtis Rourke, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Trey McBride, and JJ McCarthy. Alright, so we got our first duplicate there. How about that? Already getting dupes. Kyle Van Noy, Dylan Sampson. On the silver, Dante Culpepper. With Lamar Jackson on the Touchdown Masters. Adonai Mitchell and Fred Taylor. So pretty bland opening shots from both sides here in round 2. There we go, another Ashton Genty rookie card there. Joe Horn, Roquan Smith, and Chris Chambers. So I don't know, what do you think? Do you think the Phoenix would be considered the higher up on the ladder product, given that you get 6 packs, 4 cards, with Mosaic giving you 6 and 6? So far, value-wise, it looks like Phoenix is putting out. Dawson Knox, Jalen Royals. On the green, we got Nico Collins, followed by Justin Jefferson on the green elevate. Abdul Carter and Jaquan Jennings. Again, hard to get a decent hit from the Mosaic side here. Really just need those names, you know? Gotta get the names. We're pulling the wrong names. Good looking cards, just the wrong players. Harold Fannin Jr. and our first hyper out here is going to be Bryce Young. Followed by David Njoku and Joe Theismann. Alright, we got a second duplicate over here. I wonder if the Phoenix set's a little bit smaller. The Mosaic set is 400 cards. 250 base, 100 base rookies, 20 base international games, 20 base rookie variations, and 10 base Hall of Fame. And then the Phoenix is a 250 card set with 150 base and 100 rookies. So yeah, we're probably more than likely going to be pulling more duplicates out of the Phoenix just because it is a smaller set. That's like with the 2025 WNBA Don Russ stuff, man. I have so many 100 card sets complete that if you'd like to get one, just comment Merry Christmas below in the comments. Merry Christmas. And I'll send you a message and contact through email, and I'll get your shipping info, and we'll get you a set mailed out to you in a Caitlin Clark collector tin. Sam Darnold, Dante Culpepper on the green Mosaic, Micah Parsons on the bang insert. Got us another kid reporter, followed by Rich Gannon, Derek Stingley Jr., and Chigozum Okonkwo. I think I pronounced that correctly. And I'm dropping stuff now. Butterfinger, you're the one. Alright, here we go. RJ Harvey. Is it just a silver? I think it's just a silver. Yep. Thunderbirds of Matthew Golden on the silver. Looking at that color, thinking it might have been like purple. Yep, just a silver. With Justin Jefferson and Dak Prescott. I suppose I've had a bit of luck with the Phoenix football. I think each time I've ripped it, I've pulled something pretty decent. Michael Penix Jr. got us another bang. That's interesting. 2 bangs in a row in the same box of Brian Burns. Oh, hey, how about that? Jackson Dart on the orange Mosaic notoriety insert. That's not bad. Tank Bigsby, Rome Odunze, and Cameron Hayward. So, like, these are the international games. That's one of the part of the set there. Was it 20 international games? Is that what it was? Yeah, 20 base international games. Oops. Supposed to be opening Phoenix. That's my bad. Not paying attention, looking at boxes. Quinshon Judkins. Oh, hey, what's that? That is different. That is Bo Nix. It's hard to tell what that. Let's see if let's look at the back. That is numbered to 199. Out of Phoenix? What is numbered to 199 out of Phoenix? Alright, so it's a base card. Let's see. So blue, huh? Blue out of 199. Is that it? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So it's not a hyper, it's just a blue prism. Although, I mean, it's hard to tell because I kind of see a bit of it. It is a hyper. It is a blue hyper. It is really hard to see the actual portions. Or there we go. Oh, I just saw it. Kind of see it there. That is a blue hyper. Number 2, 199. This is 128 of 199. So Phoenix pulling out a second numbered card with Bo Nix. Not bad. Chris Olave and Eric Armstead on the base. Alright, to my oopsie boo boo. Our second to last pack of Mosaic here. We got Ben Roethlisberger, Derrick Henry, and Jordan James on the rookie. Followed by Amon-Ra St. Brown on the green Mosaic. That's a decent name there. And Peyton Manning, Hall of Famer, and Jeremy Shockey. Now, we did say Mosaic was going to be the harder one to pull a numbered card from because there were a whole lot less numbered cards in that set. Kyle Monangai on the hyper. Kyle McCord. It's a Kyle pack. That's a rookie hyper there. Josh Jacobs and Willis McGahee. That finishes out our Phoenix there. Now, will Mosaic pull off some last pack magic and give us something good, or is it just the one orange going to be the only hit we pull out of each one of those? Darnell Mooney, Derek Harmon in the practice jersey with AJ Brown on the silver Mosaic, and Travis Hunter on the notoriety. There we go. There's another hit. I know it's a base, but that's a decent hit. With Max Crosby and Geno Stone to finish this out. Now, it's interesting because these two stacks do look similar in height, but there's so much bowing in the Phoenix. Major quality problem there with them. I would say there's considerably less bowing in the Mosaic. It is a whole lot flatter. There is some curvature to them. They're not perfect, but they are considerably flatter than the Phoenix. Overall, cut is pretty clean throughout Mosaic. I do believe that the parallels there are going to show some difference, and there is some slight miscutting in the Phoenix. There's a couple of cards that are a little bit narrower. So you definitely generally tend to see a lot more of that difference in width and whatnot when you compare typically the inserts and parallels to the base cards. The parallels in particular because of the extra layer in the card when you get the prism or the hollow layer. Alright, so let's see. Starting out here. What do we have here for the Mosaic side? We got 1 point with the Travis Hunter. Notoriety. Rookie card there. We get another point for the Amon-Ra St. Brown. Decent insert there on the green Mosaic. The Jason Dart notoriety on the orange. We'll give a point for that one as well. Let's see. And I think that was just about it. I mean, I suppose we could give one for Jamar Chase, but it is a color match. So, alright, so we'll give a fair point on there for the color match. And Vigenti. Alright, so overall total points for Mosaic 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. So even with both blasters, they couldn't keep up with the very first blaster, the Phoenix, which gave us 8 points. Plus another 2 points for the Bo Nix. Puts us at 10. Let's see. Were there any other numbered cards in here? There was. That Ashton Genty is a numbered card, you guys. I think it's a purple. I feel like, I think it's a purple, and it's numbered to 299. Let's look at that box. Alright, so Phoenix, and that is what, a Paragon, right? Yeah, alright, so Paragon, you get the silver hyper, and then there's green. What in the world? Paragon silver hyper and green, numbered from 299 to 99. Oh, I guess that is a silver. 299? Yeah. Alright. It helps to read the box because the box explains it. Alright, so we got 3 numbered cards out of our Phoenix. Are there any others? Just to be certain. No. Okay. Any other hits out of these? I mean, the Christian McCaffrey's pretty good. Alright. So, 5 plus another 6 makes 11 points to 5. Phoenix wins 11-5. I mean, not a bad showing from the Mosaic, but the Phoenix definitely won out. So thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's Throwdown Thursday. Phoenix versus Mosaic, a pair of Panini products that you're sure to see on the shelves. What do we got coming up? Tomorrow we're doing a hobby box of the 2025 Allure SE Multi-Sport Edition, where we're going to try to chase down a Cameron Brink autograph. That would be pretty cool. Since she was out most of the season, when the Sparks did come to Indy, I didn't get a chance to get her autograph because she didn't attend most of the road games when she was out with recovery. But tomorrow, Allure SE Hobby Box. Join us for a Hobby Box Friday. We're supposed to do this last Friday. So thank you all so much. I appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, I hope you do. Until next time, y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one.